Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it like we were evolved to do. Brussels sprouts, typically in season during the cooler months of the year. The specific timing can vary though, depending on your location and climate, but in most temperate regions you can expect Brussels sprouts to be at their peak freshness and flavor from the late summer through the fall and even into the early winter. Actually, they are often harvested after the first light frost, since this can improve their flavor by converting some of the starches into sugars. Brussels sprouts are believed to be native to Europe, specifically modern-day Belgium area, hence the name Brussels sprouts, although it wasn't until relatively recently that they first pop up on the wide scale and in our history. They were likely cultivated from selectively breeding wild species of cabbage plants. If you watch my video on cabbage or kale, these are some of the oldest vegetables that are native to Europe and especially the north of Europe, and these were interbred and many different species came from these over thousands of years, but Brussels sprouts gained prominence in the vicinity of Brussels, Belgium at around the 13th century, and that is quite late in terms of vegetable history. They were really only cultivated on the wide scale there for some time until about the 1700s when they were brought into neighboring European countries and then continued to spread further from there. But it wasn't until the 19th century when Brussels sprouts made their way to North America, which were of course brought by the European immigrants, and Brussels sprouts gained popularity there as well in the early 20th century and became a staple in American and European cuisine, and of course can now be found in many dishes in the world. But still, overall they are most commonly found in holiday dishes of the descendants of the Northern Europeans that first cultivated them. You know, they're popular in Northern European Christmas dishes or Thanksgiving dishes in the US and other places where the Northern Europeans, especially in the Dutch Belgian area, where they left their mark traveling and settling around the world. Me, I like them, but they're just so plain. You gotta put some flavor on those. I like it with some heavy salt and spices, and especially if you burn it or air fry it in the oven a little bit and make it crunchy. That's about the only way I can enjoy them. They're just a bit too bland and soft for me otherwise. But that's just me. You guys like Brussels sprouts? Do you like them in any specific diets or cooking? Let us all know down below in the comments.